Hello, welcome to the APOS Partner Spotlight. I'm Jay Murdoch, Business Development Manager with APOS Systems. I'd like to thank you for joining us today as we highlight one of our partners. APOS brings organizations a wealth of solutions either for the SAP Analytics Cloud environment, be it publishing and distribution needs or data connectivity needs. As well, we have a host of solutions for the SAP Business Objects environment. But today is about our partner environment, and I would like to welcome Sjoerd van Middelkoop of Expertum to the program today, our partner spotlight. We've been working with Expertum for a number of years now, and I would like to start off with maybe Sjoerd. First of all, welcome. Thanks for joining us. And could you maybe give us an overview of the Expertum, um, the corporation, where it is you're working out of, what type of consulting services you provide, and maybe even the type of clients that you work with?
Sure. Thanks for having me, Jay. So Expertum is a European SAP services and system integration company, and we've been working since 2006, starting in Belgium. And over the years, we've expanded our services and our company to start in the Netherlands, in Slovenia, and Croatia. And we're currently implementing and servicing SAP customers with about 175 FTEs, where we focus both on the S/4HANA side of things, but also heavily on analytics and on app development and security, for example. We are doing this for a very large number of customers all over Europe, focusing on large to mid-sized customers, where the most important part is that we as Expertum can make a real impact at our customers and really make a difference with our work.
Terrific. Thank you. Thank you very much for that overview. I've been obviously exposed to Expertum and I'm impressed at every level on the go-to-market capabilities that you have and how it is you interact with your clients. In particular, in your role, maybe you could give us a bit of an overview because I like people to understand that. Yeah, you talked about 175 FTE, but people need to understand there's people behind those FTEs, and I can state that in this case, there's really experts behind that number of FTEs. So maybe you could tell us about your responsibilities in the organization.
Yes, of course. So my responsibilities, I'm general manager for the Netherlands of Expertum. And indeed, as you say, there's 175 people working, but what's most important is that it's are all senior consultants with a lot of experience. There's a lot of experienced people doing the work for us, and it's also in our name, right? The expert part is also in our name, and that's quite important for us to bring the quality to the customers that the customer expect of us, and that we are really an expertise partner for them.
Great. And it's clear that SAP, the analytics, the business intelligence are obviously a key focus for you and your organization. Maybe what are some primary technologies that Expertum is focusing on in your consulting work?
Yes, if we zoom in on the analytics part, we are focusing on SAP DataSphere, SAP Analytics Cloud, and SAP HANA mainly right now. That's because we see a lot of customers with existing SAP data warehousing and front-end technology. We see them on the turning point, choosing to either go for BW for the next years or to go for SAP DataSphere. And very often, of course, is that paired with SAP Analytics Cloud. So those are things that's quite important. That are quite important for us to focus on, and those are things that we really see going forward.
Terrific. And maybe what are some of the key analytic trends, the trends in analytics that you're seeing from your customers, what they're already looking for in terms of their solution needs?
We see a couple of trends there. I think on the data platform side, we see that customers are both investing in SAP software and going for SAP solutions on top of their S4 implementations, for example. And we also see that customers are diversifying with their data platforms. For several use cases, they will choose for non-SAP solutions and pair them with SAP solutions. On the front end side, we see customers moving from business objects or from Power BI, for example, to SAC on top of their SAP data. So those are a few trends that we're seeing that are quite important for us to focus on.
Terrific. Now, in short, you and we're obviously in regular communication regarding our authorized consulting partner program. Not just yourself, a lot of people within Expertum that I work with. But in that relationship between our two organizations, really the basis of that partnership is the SAP analytics customers. And we're finding more and more of them have needs that aren't being met by the built-in capabilities of SAP. It'd be good if you could, the people viewing, give them some insight into some of the backgrounds on how partnerships like ours, the APOS and Expertum, how it works and how it drives a good, strong fit for not only Expertum, but for your clients.
Yeah, sure. So we see, of course, within SAP's products that there are several areas where not all requirements from the customer are going to be met. Some decisions or some product features of SAP that are not completely fitting to the customer's requirements, which we, of course, as Expertum want to make sure that to overcome them and to help them in that respect. And that's basically how we got in touch with APOS to make sure that we can help the customers overcome those challenges. And with APOS, we really found a partner that is as pragmatic and results driven as we are ourselves. And it was basically immediately a good fit because it's very well to work with APOS to get together with the customer, have a clear case, and have a clear story to them how we can overcome those challenges and how we can move into the future with them.
Terrific. And a lot of our viewers are going to be aware, and I discussed it at the top here. You know, APOS, our solutions around analytics cloud focus on two main areas, and that's the automated broadcasting and distribution of reports, and then also expanded data connectivity options for SAP Analytics
Mhm.
Cloud. Now we've worked together with a couple of your customers, and today I wanted to focus on one in particular and talk about how it was that the solutions were able to help your client. The customer I'm talking about is Hunkmaller. And maybe if you could give us some insight into the requirements that they had that were unique for their deployment that required little, again, more than what the SAP built-in solution had to offer.
Mhm. Yeah, so it's basically twofold where Hunkemöller had a requirement. It was both on the fact that they have the requirement to send large numbers of reports to quite a diverse group of recipients, meaning that they want to be able to really fine tune what person is getting what report in what format as well, and with what filtering basically. And what's also quite important for them is that they have the flexibility to do that and to send it to the right people without having the license requirements that SAP is putting on large numbers of people that are only receiving and only consuming reports, basically. There's no interaction there. What's quite important for them is that they have the enterprise level scheduling as is on the screen because they want to know exactly who's getting what report and that they get it exactly at the moment that they want it. And Hunkemöller is also a company that takes security very seriously, as they should. So also they had quite a challenging authentication setup that we were able to overcome within the APOS tooling as well to make sure that we can send it secure and make sure that everybody gets exactly what they need and exactly tailored to their authentication as well.
That's great, thanks. And Sjoerd, is there any other important observations that you've made about either the APOS solutions or working with APOS through our partnership, helping bring more expert solutions to your clients?
Yes, absolutely. I think what's quite important for us, as I mentioned, with the way that we've worked with our other customers, I think there's a very large demand in the market for customers to have the flexibility to send out reports to the people at the right time and on the right way, and to make sure that we deliver on the requirements that the customer has. And I think that's both on the analytics cloud part and on the live data gateway. I think there's a lot of added value that APOS can bring to our customers.
Great. And then just to wrap up, Stuart, I'd like to take a moment. Thank you personally. It's been great to hear about Expertum, how it is you're bringing value to your clients. Any last thoughts or, yeah, really on the future focus thoughts on where Expertum's going and how partnerships with APOS can align with those future plans?
Yes, I think what we will be seeing is that customers are both going to invest more in SAP Analytics Cloud and also the diversification in data platforms. I think that's going to bring a lot of interesting projects and a lot of demand for APOS products because our customers will want to have that data gateway connectivity and want to have that flexibility in sending out reports.
Terrific. That's great to hear. Sjoerd, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to join me today. I know our viewers are going to be very interested to hear what it is and how it is that Expertum is bringing this value to your clients. Every
Thank you.
communication, every interaction I've had with Expertum has been nothing but positive and professional. I don't see any reason why that would change. We appreciate partners like yourselves and look forward to working with you for many years to come. So thank you very much, and we'll be in touch soon again, I'm sure.
Thank you.